What's up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here. We are at TechDisc Iron City, and today we've got random people throwing the TechDisc. Also, most important question, how you doing today, Kason? Are you having a good one?
So catch me if I fall.
All right, what is up, everybody? If I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I forgot to film the intro bit of this while I was in the shop today. Today, we have a super fun video for you guys. We had the TechDisc on the channel for previous videos, and I was super interested in how much do players know about their game. How fast do they think they're throwing? Do they think they're throwing it super fast and they're actually throwing it slow? Do they think they have a lot of spin and they're not necessarily seeing it? And then also, I was super curious about really three things. The first being, are players throwing on more hyzer or anhyzer than they actually think they are? So how's their natural angle control? Second, do people really think that they're throwing nose down or nose up? Because when we become aware of that issue, it can have a dramatic effect on what we want to work on. And the third is this prevailing thought that I had tested in when I first started using the TechDisc, which is talking about a nose up throw with a negative launch angle. And so today we spent the day at the shop and let people know if they wanted to come try out TechDisc. They absolutely could for free. I just wanted to ask them a couple questions before. So here are some of the people who came through, but we have some finite results that we tested when we got to the end. So hope you guys enjoy this, and feel free to meet some new friends here.
Tyler, how fast do you think you throw?
Low 50s.
Low 50s. Do you think you throw a nose up or nose down?
We'll say a little nose up.
Okay. And then do you throw with what's the natural hyzer angle?
Natural hyzer angle.
Okay. Like a lot of hyzer or a little hyzer?
Just enough, because I like to play the disc, the flip.
Okay. I love it.
I bet you got a good spin rate too.
Almost 1100 RPM, which is really good. 8 degrees of hyzer, that's not bad. 6 degrees nose up, 6 degrees launch angle. So you're skipping it.
Coming up.
Yeah, air bouncing. So 58, so you're throwing faster than you think you do. 1100 RPM again. Your big thing is, I bet with distance drivers and all that, you're probably like sweet spot's probably like 11 speeds. Like 10 to 11 speeds?
Yeah, right.
Because if you go faster than that, because it looks like you're throwing really flat, but reality it's like just a little bit of it's a mini air bounce.
Talent is what that is, right?
Curtis Taft.
Curtis, and then how fast do you think you throw?
I'm going to say 50,
Okay.
low 50s.
Throwing in the 50s. Okay, awesome. Do you throw with natural hyzer, naturally flat? What's
Natural hyzer.
Okay. And
Nose up.
Nose up. Awesome. Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay.
You got some sneaky speed. 48, so that's solid. But 958 RPM, you got a lot of spin on this, which is good. You got the same thing over with Tyler of nose up, but launch angle's negative. So a little bit of an air bounce happening. I can guarantee you this entire video, we're gonna find, if there's 25 people on this video, I bet we'll see 3 of them that don't do what you're doing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that all wrist?
It's wrist involvement, and it's a lot of people throwing really hard with their arm, and so their arm's getting into it, and they're not doing the correct positions and things at the end of the throw to correct that.
Oh, okay.
There you go, so about the same. A little bit more spin, less nose up, and better launch angle. So that one you can tell you focus on trying to throw it a little more flat. At negative 0.3 nose angle, 0.4 launch angle, that is about as flat as you probably are ever gonna see. That is immaculate. This with your name, and how fast do you think you throw?
My name is Logan Peters. I think I throw 49 miles an hour.
Okay. Do you think you throw a natural hyzer, anhyzer, or flat?
I'm gonna say flat.
Okay.
I think flat.
Bold claim, and I love it. And then do you think you throw a nose up, nose down, or pretty neutral?
Definitely nose up.
Okay, cool. Let's see it. I was like, longtime watchers of the channel will recognize Logan from
A couple years ago.
Race on camera.
That's right.
50 miles an hour, so you were a mile off nose up for sure, and 6 degrees of hyzer. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not flat, but it's not bad.
Garrett and yourself sleeping on it. 45.
Okay.
That's closer.
50 still on. 858 RPM. That's feeling good. A little more hyzer, nose up, positive launch angle. It's not bad.
So that's more of like thinking about coming straight through instead of like a swoosh motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because lots of times what's happening is you're actively throwing with your hand and your arm.
Yeah.
And so when I do this and I'm here and I'm trying to push it, I take my thumb and I pull through. And notice when that happens, my thumb drives and the nose automatically pops up.
Right.
All right, I'm Zach Mullins. I would say, I'm gonna guess around 60 to 65, somewhere in there.
Okay. And then do you throw natural hyzer, anhyzer, or flat?
I think I'll throw with a slight hyzer, probably maybe that-ish, I don't know.
And then nose up, nose down, pretty neutral.
I think neutral, but we'll see.
Okay, I love it. Fire away.
I threw
50.
real slow.
50 miles an hour, 1,000 RPM, 1023 RPM, that's really good. 3 degrees nose up, 17 degrees of hyzer, so that's a decent amount of hyzer for sure. Launch angle is positive, so you're not air bouncing it just yet.
That's good.
You're just throwing it nose up and up.
All right, now I'm gonna try to imagine a shot.
North Jasper.
I'm addicted already. I love this.
That's kind of wild. So you're only throwing like
3 or 4
3 or 4 miles an hour more, but your RPM is so much more, so you're throwing. You do throw so much farther.
Yeah.
Than that.
Well,
that does make sense.
Well, that's what I've always tried to focus on, is not really throwing hard as much as putting a lot of spin on it and
Yep.
hitting the angle right.
61.2, nose angle was down. Nick, 5 degrees nose down, negative. While it did technically get you more everything, if we watch that shot play out, negative nose down and a negative launch angle, that was worm burning.
Yeah.
Straight into the ground.
Oh. I know that was nose down. I threw that downward. That's wild. I swear I feel like I threw that down and it was more, what the heck?
What was it froze? Because chat won't see it. We so 60 miles an hour, 1061 RPM, super good. 4.3 degrees positive launch angle, as well as 5.8 degrees nose up.
That's crazy.
How often, and that's what a lot of people on this like have to embrace the idea that like, oh, I think I throw nose down. I'm pouring the coffee, I'm doing all that. But then we get in the throw and like, we aren't actually throwing nose down. And how fast do you think you throw?
My name is Kason Gordon, and I think I throw probably somewhere within 58-ish, I would say.
58, okay. You think you throw nose up, nose down, or like pretty neutral?
I would probably nose up, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you think you throw with like natural hyzer, anhyzer, or flat?
Probably flat, I think, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So 56, 1067 RPM, that's really good. Only a little bit nose up, so that's solid. And about 22 degrees of hyzer. So yeah, especially for a warm-up shot, that's pretty solid.
1100 RPM.
1100 RPM, solid. 60 miles an hour, that's awesome. That's solid, yeah. Nose up, and the negative launch angle, so definitely air bouncing, but the 60 miles an hour and the 1100 RPM is solid.
Caleb Ferguson, I think I'm probably going to throw around 54, 55 miles an hour.
Okay, do you throw with natural hyzer, anhyzer, or flat?
Natural hyzer.
Okay, and do you think you throw nose up or nose down?
Nose up.
Okay, let's see it.
55 hyzer, nose up, baby.
55, 15 degrees of hyzer, 4 degrees nose up. The launch angle is positive, which is good. And 1037 RPM. That's not bad. Let's see if it's an anomaly or a common.
Now I see what you're talking about. It's like here, you're almost thrown up, but it's
54,
There's a nose down.
Still at 17 degrees of hyzer.
Brandon, I think I'm gonna throw about. I think I'm gonna throw 60.
Okay.
I hope I throw 60.
Yeah, you think you throw a nose up, nose down?
I think I throw nose up.
And then are you a natural hyzer guy, Anheuser?
I'm natural Anheuser.
Okay. I love it. We have not had one of those, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, 53 miles an hour, 1100 RPM. That's great RPM. Negative nose angle, negative 4 degrees, and a positive launch angle. That is phenomenal.
Negative nose is okay?
Negative nose is ideal.
Isaiah Young, I'd say my backhand I could see being around 65. I could see my forehand pushing 70.
Okay, awesome. Do you throw nose up or nose down?
Nose up on the backhand. I don't know the forehand.
Okay. And then do you think you throw it on backhand, natural hyzer, Anheuser, or flat? Hyzer. Okay, awesome. Let's see it, dude. Yeah, forehand, 74 miles an hour, which is definitely there. 775 RPM.
71 miles, but got 925 on the spin.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure how Silas cut this video together, but there's a lot of information to be gathered today. As we look through, and we've had people throwing the disc in the shop all day, some of my common statistics that are standing out to me are that average spin rate for most people is coming in around that 48 to 50 mile an hour range. Average spin rate is around the like 850 to 900 for people who are throwing a good bit. You obviously have people throwing over 1,000, but a consistent number there. But the most prominent factor is the fact that people are throwing nose up on a negative launch angle, and they're air bouncing and skipping that. And so we actually can go into the TechDisc simulator when we adjust those numbers, and we don't even change how fast they're throwing, how much spin they're putting on the disc, that we're seeing distance potential increase just by focusing on that. So I think while a lot of people want to go back to their days of going to the baseball game with the radar gun and being like, I'm about to throw this thing so fast, here we go. It is way simpler to think about adjusting what angle you're throwing the disc on, what launch angle, and trying to keep that nose down versus trying to increase your arm speed or increasing your rotations and things like that. And you can see dramatic distance increase potential right off the bat. So that's just one day of throwing statistics. What are some takeaways that you guys are seeing in the videos? And should we do more like this, breaking it down? As always, if you want to check out TechDisc, they're actually shipping now. So you can find a link in the description to an affiliate code that supports what we're doing here on the channel and get you access to that TechDisc. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Please make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdie.